All right, pickup time. Got some more pickups here. Another nice weekend, kind of weekends that I like where I can go garage sailing a little bit on Friday. Saturday, I go to a flea market. All right, let's start off with a pawn shop pickup actually. This is a local pawn shop that I went to after going to garage sales. Just checking it out again and picked up a nice stack of PS3 games and they had one PS2 game, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. And inside it was a Littlest Pet Shop for Wii for some reason. But that was only $2, so definitely worth it for the wrestling game. Picked up a bunch of PS3 games. They were $5. So the first was Front Mission Evolve. This one I did actually have, but I don't have the manual. So Walking Dead Game of the Year edition. I guess it's the first season plus the 400 days. I think that's the side story thing. Rise of the Argonauts. BioShock Infinite. That's probably one I'm sure I would have found cheaper somewhere, but oh well. Storm Rise. Bunch of these weird PS3 games that like FPSs that try to do something weird or something. Hellboy, The Science of Evil. A random garage sale found a Power A Xbox controller. Hopefully it works. These Power A's, they have that weird plug where I want to say it's USB-C, whatever, and they have the little plastic there. It makes it so that you can't plug in any cable. It like has to be the specific cable. Clear PS2 controller. Very cool. I paid $1 for that. Found some GameCube games. Trying to pick up more GameCube games as I can. This one, X-Men Next Dimension, not quite as good. Missing the manual. Mortal Kombat Complete. I believe I paid $1 for that one. I know this is the $3 one. $1 for Black Ops 2. This was a garage sale. Minecraft was there as well. Just regular Mortal Kombat for $2. Probably not too worth it with that. This stack was actually after the flea market up near Anderson. I went up to that area to check out some places. Found some games at a game store. N2O. Yeah, Nitrous Oxide. Motocross Mania 2. Legends of Wrestling 2. This one is for the collection, Rocky. And a nice one for the PS2 collection. They had Final Fantasy XI Chains of Promethea expansion. Trying to get all those expansion packs. I have Wings of the Goddess. But this one was complete, but also had an extra manual in it for Treasures of Atrugan.
AHT Iran.
Nailed it. So first I'll just show. Got 2 Xbox controllers, no backs. Need to replace the sticks on that one. But they were $5 a piece. This was kind of the big purchase, was this Wii bundle for $25. Just saw it sitting out and wanted $3 a game. And when I asked them about the whole lot, they said $25, and I was ready to jump on that. And as you can see, a million nunchucks. And that did have a third-party Wiimote. A little disappointing. But the games, there were actually some decent ones in here. Showtime Championship Boxing, TNA Impact, Wii Fit Plus, Disney Sing It Party Hit, Super Mario Galaxy, there's a good one. No manual. Here's interesting, Mario Super Sluggers, complete. And then another Mario Super Sluggers, Nintendo Selects version, but complete. Lego Star Wars, Complete Saga, Disney Princess, High School Musical, Epic Mickey 2, and Zoom Fitness. So, not too bad on the stack there. I did pick up this PS3 at the flea market. Kind of an iffy purchase. They had 60 on it. One third-party controller, Minecraft story mode, which actually has a few scratches on the top, so that might not work. Powered it on earlier to check for a disc, and it stayed on. I plugged it in, and the power button didn't seem to do anything, so that might not be a good sign. Got this PS2. Actually, this is from a garage sale, but as you can see, it's missing the front, missing the back, general dirtiness state, but it was $5 actually, this whole PS2. When I checked it for the disc earlier, the tray didn't want to come all the way out, so I should be able to fix that though with a controller. Storm Chaser, gamepad. At the flea market, I did get a keychain for Uncharted 4. It was only $1, so I went ahead and picked it up. Here's one of my PS3 pickups from the flea market. Paid $20 for the stack. They were 2 for $5 was the deal. It's Army of 2 Devil's Cartel. This is actually Burnout Paradise, which I'd rather have anyway. But picked that up. Wolfenstein, Fast and the Furious Showdown, Wanted Weapons of Fate. A lot of the HD collections are worth some money, so picked that up. Dead or Alive 5, that's the collection. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collections, didn't have that. Sonic 2, Altered Beast, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage 2. These are also from the flea market. Paid $5 for Small Soldiers, probably not worth it. They just wouldn't come down on the price. I think they also had like some PS2s for like $80, so they're definitely someone who, you know, wanted to sell stuff for more. You know, I'm sure someone would buy it at that price. $3 for Dukes of Hazzard, Return of General Lee. Very nice. It's actually in really good condition. Just another one for the PS2 collection. Paid $2 for NCAA Football 13. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Picked that up for $1. Had a bunch of PS2 games. Unfortunately, not really any that I needed, so that's just for resale. But $1 on their games. Another one actually where I got the Xbox controllers. They did have one PS2 game, Tenchu Wrath of Heaven for $4. Here's the other Mortal Kombat Complete for $3. RC Revenge Pro for $1. Thought I didn't have it. I do have it. $5 for Wallace and Gromit. The In Project Zoo. Nice one for the PS2 collection. Paid $2 for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, so I guess I have 3 between PS3 and Xbox, but this was $3. That's what I have for this pickup. Just another good day at the flea market. As you can see, I have a lot of consoles, not many games, and I did spend quite a bit. A lot of these bundles are like $100 range. Definitely spent a good amount of money on this stuff, but sometimes you gotta do that. Let's get into it. I'll just show just the stack of stuff. Random garage sale stuff. Mario Brothers Duck Hunt for $1. $2 for just Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 for PS3. One for the PS3 collection, Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition. And that was also $2 from the same sale. This one was actually interesting because it was a garage sale where I went back the next day because the person there were like, oh yeah, actually I have a PlayStation and a Wii, but I didn't bring it with me. The Wii they wanted $25 on, and it was just a Wii with 2 regular controllers and cables, so I passed on that, especially since I had just picked up some, as you'll see. You know, $25 isn't bad though. Nice condition. We turned it on because when I got there, they had some games. Like I said, they were $5 a piece, nothing good, but they did have a case for Twisted Metal 4, and you know, they were like, oh yeah, we have the case, we can't find the game. And then I was like, well, we could turn on the system and see if it's in there. You know, lo and behold, the game's in there, which the funny thing is that the person was like, oh, you're so lucky you found that game that someone had asked me about it too. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm interested in that game actually. And then she was like, well, actually I wanted 10 for that. So I ended up paying $10 for that. The next two are kind of like these big bundles that I got. This first one was definitely a lucky garage sale pickup. It was actually really close to my place. It was more like a rummage sale. They had a bunch of stuff and they were getting it out. And the funny thing is I asked about games and I looked down as I was walking through and I saw this. And I was like, oh, there's a video game. And he was like, oh yeah, I got that, and there's another one underneath it. And that was there too. They're both empty. So he was like, I think I have the system somewhere around here. And so he went digging around. Of course, I grabbed 2 boxes, keeping those. They're a little dirty on the outside, but not bad. And they have all the paperwork. I assume all of it. I got the DS Lite. I don't get a lot of handheld boxes, so I'm happy to add to that when I can, especially with some nice condition boxes like that. So that he went and searched around a bunch, but he brought out an Xbox 360. Had some controllers with it, some actually interesting controllers. I think this is the Call of Duty one, and it had a gold one, which I'm not sure what that goes to, but very cool looking. And there was like a kid's Power A one for Skylanders, I think. And there was a Kinect sensor in there. Basically, I was kind of just digging through this box, grabbing just about anything game related. And it had all the cables, and there was even like a few PlayStation cables that I took with it. So eventually, he did find this DSi. Pretty nice condition. It's got some scratches and stuff on the bottom there. Not perfect, but it does work. I've had to clean the reader with a cotton swab because it was really just not liking the cartridges for some reason. But I've got it working pretty consistently. I might look up if there's a better way to clean it, but 3 games with it too. SmackDown 2008, 2007, Backyard Wrestling 2. So I bought all that for, I believe it was $80, which was already a good deal because also, I'm not showing it, but there's actually, I got a big box of cards, mostly Pokemon cards, and there were actually a decent amount of Magic the Gathering cards as well. So, but you could not find this Red DS Lite. So I went back like 2 hours later because I was like, I gotta check again. They're pulling out stuff, you know. I gotta check on it, and lo and behold, he did find it. He said he set it aside, but it was just in a box on the tables they had. So you know, someone could have easily walked up and bought it, and it works just fine as well. This one's actually in pretty decent condition. I do already have both these handhelds, so We'll just be keeping the boxes, of course. So this next deal was another $100 deal. And this one was a little tense, only because this one was posted on Facebook Marketplace, the garage sale. Video game collection sale. Video games are pretty competitive in most areas. His thing was like trying to get rid of extras from my collection. We'll do half price of price charting. So, right away, this guy collects and probably resells. In my mind, I was like, I can't not go because there could be something I need. And there was one person in front of me. I know there's two people in front of me. A stack of games, nothing too crazy. So I only bought two. Most of it was common stuff, and I didn't really need any of it, unfortunately. But I picked up Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, and these were $6 a piece. And Mackay Kingdom, actually, more like $5, because he did just take off some at the end. But this was the one that I thought was kind of the best. Surprisingly not worth very much, Mackay Kingdom. And ironically, I did buy it from a store recently. So he had two Wii systems. He had 25 a piece on them, so I bought both of them. All the cables were included. They both turn on. I haven't tested them fully, but I just checked to make sure there weren't any discs in them. And then a PS3 with a third-party controller. Nothing crazy there. And he had 45 on it, but I think I did get it for basically 40. It has a 150 hard drive, not backwards compatible version, fortunately. Also very heavy, but it was interesting that I got to the sale and there are obviously people there who collect and resell, but it wasn't like a frenzy. It was actually very amicable. People were just kind of casually looking through the stacks. The other two people who were there first were like, you want to look through this now? And I'm done looking through it. And people were really nice about it. So this Super Nintendo was $125, and that may seem like a lot, but considering the game that's in there, I think it was worth it. Nice condition, Super Nintendo. Just a little dirty. So first game, Super Mario World, of course. I might just put that with the system when I sell it. Donkey Kong Country. It's a nice one to find. I feel like I find this a lot, actually. I've sold like 2 or 3 copies of it, strangely enough. And the last one. I am so surprised. I'm so happy to get this. It is Sunset Riders. Beautiful. I was so happy to see that in the bundle, and I was like, oh, I got to jump on it. I'll open it up to make sure it's legit, but it definitely looks legit. This is my Super Nintendo. I have a decent amount now, but I really don't have a lot of expensive ones. The fact that I'm reselling makes that possible, like to get Sunset Rider for cheap, because I can sell those other things to make up that price. But yeah, that's about it for all that I have here. Lots of handhelds and consoles for whatever reason. That luck was just with me, which is good in a sense, but also a little sad because I want to find more games.
Marry me with my money.
Yeah.